Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this review, I'm gonna be doing a video on the original 2019 Godzilla by SH Monsterarts. This guy right here. This was the original model that gave birth to all the other variants. The Burning Godzilla, the poster version, that blue one, the 2021 version, it's all the same model. They just applied different paint and different material to those particular figures. So again, this was the original. Now, if you like content like this, please make sure that you click the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I have a lot more content to come. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And now let's get into this review. So let's start with the tail, the articulation. It's very nice articulation in that you have lots of joints. You can move it back and forth, up and down. When I first got this one, the tail was a little stiff, so you kind of have to play around with the ball joints to loosen up the tail a little bit. The legs, you can move it back and forth. Very nice. The knees, same thing, back and forth. The ankles, you can twist it side to side. Okay, and it's also got some up and down movement. The arms, I have issues with. It could be just this particular figure. But you see, if you want to raise the arms, this left arm's fine. But this right arm is extremely stiff. In fact, if I apply any more force to this, I might break the ball joint. I think that's just a poor design around the shoulder area. So Godzilla can have one arm up and one arm down. Right, that's the model. It's got some movement in the elbow and in the wrist. The body, you can move it up, so all the way up like this, Godzilla looking up. You move the body down. You can move the neck side to side. But the torso itself does not have a whole lot of movement. Here's an issue I found with all these figures. It's that if you move the legs in a particular way, you can see through or see into the body. Right? So when you want to pose this thing, you might want to play around with the upper thigh to try to reduce the amount of space shown. Right? So that's, I guess, one negative part regarding these figures. Now, I lost the lower jaw. I'm not sure exactly where it went, but in this box it comes with a nuclear breath effect like this. You can actually detach this part. So you see, here's the nuclear breath part, and then you have the lower jaw. So you have the jaw itself and then a little bit of breath coming out. So this is just on a ball joint. You can just pop it out and swap in the other one without the nuclear breath. Right, so then the actual nuclear breath just goes into the little hole right here, and there it is. Now, this nuclear breath is pretty heavy for the ball joints in the neck, so it's not easy to keep Godzilla looking up like this. You can, if you play around with it a little bit, but it's not easy to do, so usually it's going to be like that, nuclear breath down, unless you have some sort of support to support the nuclear breath. It doesn't come in this particular set. Now, regarding the paint, just classic black paint over the body. No wash, no details whatsoever on this figure. I thought that was kind of lazy in that I think they just spray painted this entire thing black and called it a day. No details to the nails, the chest, the fins, nothing. But even with all these, I guess, negative points, I still highly recommend collectors to get this one because this is the original. This is the one that gave birth to all the other variants, right? You want the original and a whole bunch of others to compare it to. Plus, the nuclear breath is really, really cool. The fins compared to the 2014 one, it's not as sharp. The tail right here, the tail tip, I also like this one better because it's rounded rather than needle-like on the 2014 Godzilla. And we'll stick this back in. There you go. So overall, I recommend this Godzilla for all collectors. Right now it goes for about $150 to $200. Really, anything less than $200 for this guy. It's a fantastic price. And yeah, that is my review of the original Godzilla, the 2019 version. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.